Says, I'm new to SEO and learning through courses and group discussions. I recently watched a video by an SEO professional who mentioned that we can use ChatGPT for keyword research by providing a prompt. Looks like the question cut off there. I'm not sure if I've got the rest of the question, but I'm pretty sure he was just asking about. I'm not really sure why the rest of that question cut off. Is that a reliable and effective way to conduct keyword research? If not, which tool do you recommend? Thanks. Yeah, so a lot of people, you'll see a lot of videos right now, or for the past couple of years, really, about how basically you can do things with AI, ChatGPT. But the thing is, most of it does not work very well, and a lot of the videos are just centered around hype and doing things for free because doing things for free probably performs better on YouTube videos than anything else. Of course, everyone wants to do stuff for free. People look at SEO like a free opportunity, like they're not going to have to pay any money for anything, and they're going to be able to pull in a bunch of organic traffic and create a great business online. But that's really not the case. I will say though that ChatGPT is actually part of my keyword research process, but it's only a small part. And what it can do is, I think it's really good for like brainstorming like new ideas, like things you wouldn't have really thought of, right? But for keyword research, I would rather use keywords, or I'd rather use like Ahrefs for the most part. Their Keywords Explorer. So you can go over here, Keywords Explorer. We'll type in a seed keyword like guest posts, and then you can go and you can look at a bunch of keyword ideas over here. You can use these tabs over here on the left-hand side. You can do things like looking at questions. Questions tend to be a lot lower difficulty because it's kind of like a long tail keyword. And yeah, Ahrefs is probably like my number one way of doing keyword research. But actually, okay, so yeah, Ahrefs is my number one way of doing keyword research. But actually, what I like to do instead of using Keywords Explorer, at least in the beginning, is to pull up a competitor. So of course, this is for Link Slot, so they're not a competitor. But what I would go in and do is look at their top pages. And I do this instead of organic keywords because organic keywords, they are not grouped by page. So it's going to be just a bunch of stuff, and a bunch of them will be on the same page, right? Versus you could go to top pages. You could see like kind of what the main keyword is for each page that your competitor is ranking for. And then you could build a similar page and make sure you match search intent, create good content around that keyword and whatnot. So competitor research is definitely my favorite way of doing keyword research. You can actually not do it with Ahrefs as well. Like, so you could go to a website and look up its sitemap. And then you could just like look at the sitemap and see what the main keyword is for each of those, and basically do the same thing. But then you don't have access to like search volumes and stuff like that, of course. But then, of course, you could use like Google Keyword Planner to get free search volumes in there. It's their kind of like AdWords tool, right? So yeah, I would say that Ahrefs, competitor research, and then also just going into Google and like searching for stuff and clicking around is a good thing to do. And then also there's a cool tool, Keywords Everywhere. I actually haven't used this in a while, but I've been thinking about picking it up again because it's just so cheap. Let's go ahead and check out their pricing real quick. So yeah, you could probably just pick up this this low plan right here, $6 a month. It used to be free, but yeah, $6 a month is pretty much nothing. And this is pretty awesome. It gives you keywords data everywhere, like the name says, right? It gives it to you in some like other tools. It gives it to you on Google SERPs. It's a really good way of just kind of looking around and seeing a bunch of different keyword ideas, and you can kind of explore yourself manually. But yeah, like I said, Ahrefs competitor research is definitely my number one, and then using their keyword tool, and then manually search around on Google SERPs and Keywords Everywhere if you want an additional tool for that. But yeah, like I said before, also I do use ChatGPT for keyword research. You just have to understand all the data that it's pulling in is fake. It doesn't know search volumes. It doesn't know keyword difficulty. You can prompt it to do that, and you'll see YouTube videos where it tells you to do that, but the numbers are just completely wrong. They're based on absolutely nothing. So yeah, you can't really use it for that, but it's really good for kind of just thinking outside the box a little bit. You could find some long tail keywords and just stuff that you haven't thought about, right? You could just go ahead and say, what are some keywords that revolve around like guest posting or whatever, and look for some ideas. And then you could go check them in Google SERPs, see if there's actually pages ranking around those things, and kind of go from there. But yeah, definitely not what some people make it out to be, as is a lot of like the AI stuff, right? So hopefully that helps. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the links below for more info on this topic, as well as other cool stuff like SEO case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks, and happy ranking.